Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, what is today? Thursday, the 15th, 9/15/22. And this actually is episode number 88 of your favorite podcast, Keepin It Rio. So, what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to hit this little intro video that we do that everybody seems to love. Just found out I'm going live. So, let's do that. We will be back in just 35 short seconds. Ah, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Oh, one of our guys has disappeared from the equation here. But you got Jeremy and Chuck, and honestly, we're the originals. We've been around since day one, episode one. So 88 episodes deep, here we are. What's going on, my friend?
What's going on? We're already a man down already, huh?
Yeah, and it looks like our special guest is on his way, but well, now there goes our guy, Ant, but he's having some technical difficulties, it would appear. So we'll just continue on here in his absence until he figures out what's going on with the technology. And he keeps popping up, but then not. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys hear that little thing. See, it's all monitored. It's all like you can't hear it, but it just keeps doing it. So anyways, hopefully Ant will show up. We just saw him a minute ago. He's looking good. Well, wait a minute. Here we go. Maybe. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. San Antonio's premier DJ has entered the building. What's going on there? DJ Ant, how are you tonight, sir?
Doing pretty good. Had some connection issues.
Right. Yeah, a little bit, but that's all right. That's what's going on. What is?
Oh, no, he was screaming, but I guess because I'm using my AirPods, you can't hear him.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Sorry, little dinosaur, little Christopher in the background.
We've had yelling children on Keepin It Rio several times. Christopher, he's our buddy. Oh, he can't hear us, though. But, yeah, he's our buddy. He's a good road trip guy. So, welcome to Keepin It Rio, my friend. One thing I do want to mention right off the bat is you don't need noise-canceling earbuds anymore, Ant, because it doesn't sound like you're driving in the Daytona 500 this week. It appears as though you may have gotten your stolen catalytic converters replaced, eh?
It appears to be so, and it's like the most, humbling experience I have ever had. It's just like, oh my God, I can't believe, it is embarrassing, and it's just, it's not peace and quiet. I'm in my own head now. I can actually think, and yeah, it's awesome.
Yep. I mean, awesome, relatively speaking. It was kind of awesome that you could hit the gas pedal and make it sound like the earth was shaking. That was pretty awesome too, but I'm sure that's not what you purchased that luxurious top high-end model for, and I can appreciate that. And I've also got a vehicle outside that has no catalytic converter, so
it was pretty funny. Yeah, it was pretty funny because people were there, and their vehicles loud and quieter. It's just funny how that works,
It is funny as long as it's happening to someone else, right? Anyways, our other guest, I don't know what's going on. He was trying to get on, but he said his computer wasn't letting him. I'm not sure how to rectify that situation, but we shall see. We might as well just start with what we got going on here, right? So first thing I had on my notes for tonight's Keepin It Rio was that today is day number 4 of me not drinking energy drinks.
Oh.
Yeah, right? And I didn't think that was possible, but now I'm actually starting to think that I'm not addicted to energy drinks because I feel like I quit without any I just quit. I was like, cold turkey, done. Not doing it anymore. And I haven't since Monday.
I was wondering why you were scratching all day today.
Oh, dude, And I have to apologize to you guys because it definitely did affect my mood for 2 days. But I feel like now I'm on the backside of my recovery here. I'm feeling pretty good. Life is good once again. And I'd like to thank I don't know what caused me to not want to drink energy drinks, but I do want to thank Eric Schugel, who is a member of the Keepin It Rio family. He's not here recently, but I'd like to thank Eric Schugel for giving me the idea to quit drinking energy drinks, which I've been drinking every day for About 19 or so years now. And someone's backing up here into our office. It's your boy, Big Steve. But yeah, no energy drinks. And I think it's actually given me more energy. You were here at the office today with me, Jeremy, and you know that I was actually not just full of energy, but I think it helped my singing voice a little bit too. I was sounding really, really good doing some Neil Diamond here at the office. And
you would have been impressed. And he was about to bust out the whole karaoke machine.
Oh, episode 100 is only 12 away. We are going to have a karaoke showdown on episode 100 of Keepin It Rio, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to be a part of that, you know where to find us. It's going to be sweet.
I don't want no part of that.
You are going to be a part of it. I think we're going to bring everybody that wants to be in it. You can be a judge. Yeah.
I'll be a judge.
I'll be talent. That's what I am anyways, you know.
And sings good, so it'll be a good battle.
Ant's got the public announcer voice for sure. He gets into a lot of public announcing scenarios, which I don't have. So I feel like you've got an advantage.
I mean, I have heard Jeremy sing "Always Be My Baby" by Mariah Carey one time. But, I mean,
yeah, dude, that guy, he hits those high notes like Mariah for sure.
That was a special moment we had, and I can't remember.
That was supposed to be a serenade, dude. He wasn't trying to do karaoke.
I forgot I signed an NDA for that.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, folks. You didn't hear that here, that Jeremy was singing Mariah Carey in the car, but it's cool because I was singing some Neil Diamond today in the office, and you got to admit, if you didn't see who it was through the window, you would have easily thought Neil Diamond's more talented brother was singing that stuff because it sounded amazing. So that's pretty cool. Still waiting to see about our special guest here. I'm not sure what's going on with him. Let me see if I can re-invite. I don't know if I can do this or not, but can you guys still see me?
Yep.
I don't have the camera on me, so I'm going to be like, real quick. Why won't this let me? Well, there we go. Let's send this invite again right quick here to our special panelist. We'll see what happens. But anyways, in the meantime, guys, how's everything going? And how's it going for you? We haven't seen you today. What's been going on?
Well, yeah, I kind of wanted to I've been busy and I haven't really taken my son.
Oh, no. He was about to give a huge heartwarming story about being with his son all day. And look. It's almost like that.
Okay.
All right.
It's the only bad thing about because my phone, I got my laptop service because I needed my fans clean. And sorry, I just had a phone call and I guess it puts me out for like 3 seconds or 5 seconds, whatever that was. But yeah, no, I've been super busy. I'm actually going into busy season for weddings, and it's looking like some of the days that I'm gonna have them is gonna take up most of my schedule. So it's kind of like, well, I kind of want to do something for him, just just to make him happy. Just it's a joy.
He's a good young man for sure. What'd you guys do today?
We went, well, first we had breakfast, made breakfast. We had our little TV stuff. Had him take a nap first because I didn't want to be out and have him,
getting all
kids
pissed
need
off.
Naps.
Yep.
They need naps. So I said, okay, after the nap, we're going to go to Legoland. So we went downtown, we went to Legoland. And I guess the cool thing about it is that it was not busy. There was maybe like 5-6 people there. It's
wow.
Like I guess ridiculously dead. But we were able to, they have like a little indoor ride in there. We were able to do everything, first in line because there was like nobody there. And we just had a good time, a little bonding, moment. They had like a 4D little movie in there, and he kind of like grabbed my arm. He said, "Dad, I'm scared," but because it shoots water and fans and all this stuff. So, and then we had some ramen downtown, little charity bar. We had a little dinner date. And he loves his little noodles and had some chicken and some white rice. And yeah, I mean, we had a little killer day. And the best thing about it, he goes, "I love you, Dad," and then he like hugs my arm. It's crazy. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I can't explain it. It's an awesome feeling.
Yep. We know how much it means to you, my friend. You're awesome. And I'm glad that you have an opportunity to be with your son today. And that's one of the benefits of working with Rio Blanco is you can do stuff like that, So Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm glad you guys had an awesome day. And to be honest, there goes Ant. He got another call. I would like to go to Legoland one day myself. I've never been there, but I bet it's pretty badass, right? I mean, I know when I went to that game thing over in Orlando that Leanne had, that there was a giant room that was nothing but huge Legos, and that was kind of cool. I want to ask you, at Legoland, is that what it is? Like the little tiny ones that you can get messed up with, or do they have those giant, like spongy ones?
No, it's the little ones that you can get messed up with if you put them on the floor barefoot.
Man,
but the cool thing about it is that like they have like downtown San Antonio and let me see if I can let me see, I can't share on my phone. They have like a downtown, so they have a Lego Tower of the Americas, and like it's just like a downtown Emily Morgan Hotel.
Really?
And then
Like
they have
replicas, you
little.
mean?
Yeah, no, it looks really legit. I have video of it. I was gonna try to show it, but I don't think I can. But but anyways, yeah, no, it was. They have like a little river walk, and it has little river boats going through it. It's like it's pretty cool. But
and they're actually moving.
Yeah, they're moving,
Ooh.
and then they have like traffic lights, but they don't change or anything. But at the station, they have little stations around it, and they have little like little actions that they do. They had a construction guy that jackhammers when you press the button, and they even have the AT&T Center in the logo. But I guess due to copyright, they put San Antonio Studs instead of Spurs.
There you go.
The studs, man.
The Spurs with like 3 S's at the end. I got you. Hey, copyright infringement's a major thing, and Lego probably didn't want to have to pay that licensing fee. I mean, Lord knows Lego probably can't afford to pay the licensing to have the actual Spurs, but that's kind of cool. The San Antonio Studs, that would be the name of the team if I was on it. So we'll just go with that, right?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
There you go. See, problem solved. So that's pretty awesome. I'm glad you guys had an awesome day. I can tell you're happy. You're just smiling and all like, yay. And that's good. That's what this is all about, right?
Yeah.
Yep. So that was some happy news. Let's go right into the next subject here, which is probably going to make some people angry. I might alienate some fans here today, and that's what I do. The next thing I have on here is football.
Ooh.
Football, ladies and gentlemen, specifically here in the state of Texas, football. Look, Ant just said, I'm out of here.
Yep.
So the first one I have here is obvious. It's your guys' team, the Longhorns. Let's just be honest, though. The Longhorns actually looked pretty good, right? Like, I feel like had the quarterback Quinn Ewers not gotten rocked heavily, that probably would have been a different outcome. And I think that Alabama's overrated. So there you go. You guys thought I was going to make fun of the Texas team, but I'm actually saying Alabama's overrated. So to any Alabama fans, I apologize. No, I don't. But that was a pretty hard fought game, right? I was pretty actually impressed by the spirited competition. And I think you guys are going to finally have something to cheer for here again, which has been several years in the making, but
Even
not
if
too
we
bad.
lose, hey Chuck, even if we lose, we're cheering.
Exactly. Hey, Jeremy is the eternal optimist, man. This guy, not only is he a fan of the Longhorns, this guy's a Cowboys fan. And so is Ant, too, right? You guys are both Cowboys fans. So, I mean, you guys took a double ass whooping this week. Like,
well, both our quarterbacks took a hit.
Exactly. Both are out for a while. I think Dak's out for like, 8 weeks or something? And the other kid's out for like 4 to 6.
They're trying to say he'll be back within 4 games, but he just had surgery. Come on, it's on his bone.
Yeah, bro, come on. Let's just heal up. It's not like you were setting the world on fire when your hands were good. Let's get them back to where they need to be. So that was actually kind of embarrassing, and losing to Tom Brady. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is that? Have you had enough of it? I mean,
well, you know what? The stat was the Cowboys have never beaten Tom Brady, which is kind of sad. I think there were 7-0.
I think now 8-0, right?
No, it was 7-0. I think now with this last one. But
man, Tom Brady. You guys think that dude will ever amount to anything?
Never.
Nope. One thing I can say is he got defeated by the Ohio State Buckeyes when he was in college. So what's up? What's up, Tom? That's the Tom Brady I remember. Getting sacked. I remember the time when Nate Clements hit him when he was with the Bills, and that was like the most dismantling hit of all time, and somehow Tom Brady just got right up. And now, like 75 years later, he still plays and he's still the man. Which
No, there's some football tonight.
who's playing tonight? What is tonight? Thursday? Who you got tonight?
The
Chargers and the Chiefs.
but it's
That's
on
a good game.
it's on Amazon Prime, is what I heard.
Really? I have Amazon Prime. I'll probably watch the Chargers and Chiefs game tonight. I don't know too much about either team. To be honest, I didn't watch any games this weekend, but I do like to talk shit when some of the teams where people have spoken negatively to me about the Buckeyes in the past when they lose.
Hey,
And that brings me to my other hometown of College Station, Texas. And I have to say, guys, I'm sorry. A&M now has something in common with Michigan. Congratulations, guys. I mean, that was impressive. And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to talk too much crap.
so
I'm
next
just gonna
weekend,
say-
Chuck, next weekend, it's going to be a win-win for me and Ant either way, I think, because UTSA is playing the Longhorns.
Right. So is Ant also a fan of UTSA and
I
the
believe,
Horns?
yeah.
Or because
believe it.
I am also a UTSA fan, and that's something I wanted to mention. The UTSA Roadrunners actually, they were the only team that I can think of in the entire state that won.
Yep.
So congratulations to them. Even the Houston Texans weren't able to pull out a win. They got a tie, which I'll be honest, I did not even know that there were still ties in professional sports, but what is that? Why?
That goes to tell
Seriously.
you how good those Texans are. I love it. I love it.
I know they're awesome. I mean, hey, they still technically have a better winning percentage, though. I guess, right? You get like a fraction of a point for a tie. I don't know,
I don't know how that works.
dude. I would rather lose than get a tie. Quite
Oh, for
honestly,
sure.
I hate ties, and like, I'm still shocked that in this day and age that there is such a thing as tie games in professional athletics. Those dudes are making bank, dude, and they just got a tie. Like,
Yep.
I haven't had a tie since I was in Pee Wee football or whatever, little baseball game, whatever. That's kind of sad, but UTSA was the only winner, and I believe that Frank Harris, again, for the second week in a row, was the conference player of the week.
Yep.
And I like that dude, man. He's a left-handed gunslinger, and I like UTSA. I'm going to one of their games this year for sure.
Yep.
I don't know which one, probably when they play like North Texas or one of their rivals, North Texas was the only team that beat them last year until the bowl game. So,
Well, this week's going to be a huge test for them. It'll be the first time they played UT. So the bigger schools always pay the little schools, kind of like we were talking about earlier.
yeah, Appalachian State got paid like $1.75 million to go in there and whoop that ace.
And they got it done. So let's see. Maybe the runners can do it too, man.
I believe they should easily be 2-0 right now. They had the situation with the 3 overtime game with Houston, and then I'll give props to Houston as well. They did not win this week, which again keeps the trend of the Roadrunners being the only winning team in the state. But
they ended up losing to Texas Tech.
That's what I'm saying. They did not win. They lost in double overtime.
Team that won, though, is what I mean. I
mean, if two Texas teams play each other, one has to win, right? So we can't really count that as a victory for Tech. Although I like Texas Tech. They're cool. They got the gunslinging deal. Back in the day on Nintendo and PlayStation, I used to beat Texas Tech all the time when they had those dudes that just did nothing but throw the ball for like 900 yards every game. So I like that. Texas Tech Red Raiders, that's cool. That's amazing. Speaking of Raiders, you showed me some pretty cool stuff today about your brother and your family. What they got going on?
They're actually traveling back. I think they're in Colorado right now. But they got to take a tour of the actual Raider Stadium, which is really, really neat. That stadium's so high tech, and I think it's the only cashless stadium. Maybe there's one more.
Go in and pay with your watch.
You can pay with your watch, or when you get there, I think they'll issue you like a debit card thing. And the cool thing about that is once you get that debit card, you can like walk around and just use it at the Strip or in Vegas, everywhere. So it's not just using.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That keeps you out of trouble for the most part, I guess. And if you get mugged or whatever, they get you a little card. It is Vegas. You got to be careful out there. I mean, I haven't been to Vegas in a long time, but it's definitely rowdy, no doubt.
They got to take a private tour. They got to go in the locker room. They got to sit up top, and it was really neat for them. I mean, it was pretty pricey from what I heard, but They liked it. My brother's a Raider fan, so he enjoyed it.
Yep, Darren is a Raiders fan. I don't know what happened to our other guest, but we had a panelist that was going to be
Oh,
here.
yeah.
It was going to be awesome, but I've texted him and he said he can't get on, and I think there's a
just texted
browser
me.
issue.
Yeah,
What's it say? What's it say? Problems.
He just said that it's literally saying his camera is being used somewhere else, but it's not. I just told him to turn it on and off, but we'll see.
We shall see what's going on.
He's been wanting to be on, right? I think for a little
That's
bit.
right. Been wanting to be on for a little bit, so sucks that the technology is going to ruin that, but hopefully it won't. Anyways, that was pretty good.
Maybe try his cell phone. I mean, I'm on my cell phone right now because I guess my laptop is
over here. Actually, I made a joke because you had your friend Flavio come in today, and I'll be honest, this guy Flavio, I like this guy, man. I told Jeremy that I wasn't going to tell you this, but I think I got a solar deal with Flavio today. I wasn't going to tell you, Ant, but
for
I feel like
for his van.
No, he's building a brand new custom home that's going to be ready in October. And guess what?
Oh.
He wants to save money on his bills. So, you know me, I'm the eternal optimist, and I'm always looking for the opportunity. And I was like, hey, buddy, since you're here, how do you like your roof? How you like you? And he lives in an apartment right now, but then he said he's doing a custom home, and they're going to actually close on it in October. And I said,
nice.
I'm your guy, and I'll send DJ Ann over there to take care of it, which I wasn't going to do, but now I'm going to.
And he fixed
I felt like it was a dirty move. Dude, this printer over here now, it's better than it ever has been. At the other office, it wasn't this good.
So now you can send from your computer to the copier machine?
Yep. From my computer here and from my iPad and from my MacBook, from all of my devices and from my phone.
Oh, yeah.
This dude showed us how to do it. And I'm going to be honest. He did not charge a crazy amount for what he did. He explained it to us. I don't know the name of his company, or I'd give it a shout out right now to San Antonio. Like, if you guys have a computer or a printer issue, this guy Flavio, and it was a cool last name. Hang on.
I have my
here.
BNI paperwork is on my desk area.
It's Flavio Vilches.
Computer solutions are
this is what he gave us. Little invoice action, but he did a great job. The man explained it to us. We had him laughing a little bit. It was a good time, and we'd like to thank Flavio, and we'd like to thank Ant for setting that up because he's in our BNI group.
Yep.
And I will say this, in the last couple of days, Ant has really delivered with some BNI people. So BNI people, if you're watching, you should probably hook him up with some referrals because he's trying really hard.
Yeah.
I'm passing out referrals, and the whole part of BNI is giver's gain. You know, you pass on referrals, hoping that you would get some of your own. And I actually have a couple more referrals for different outlets, I guess, if you will, coming soon. And the cool part about it is that they do a referral reality check, so they follow up within our meeting. So it's not just like, hey, I got a referral for somebody, and because we have a little drawing
just to win the door prize.
Yeah. So that's a something cool, referral reality check. Hey, how did that referral go? And then yeah, well, we had so and so come out or explain things to us, and it was really great. And so I've been passing referrals, but we'll see.
We shall see. I feel now, though, like we've got a much better opportunity to get referrals now that we've actually changed our classification from roofing to solar. And that's a big deal because we've been talking a lot about the solar lately. And I think that now that we're actually allowed to say that that's what we do in that group, it's going to be very beneficial to you, my friend. I think you're going to become one of the most badass solar guys in the entire world. So thank you to BNI. Thank you to Flavio. And thank you to Ant. I made a joke. I told Flavio when he came in, I was like, yeah, I told Ant that I was going to take his computer to the pawn shop. And he was making some funny jokes about how I should do it before you get here because you're bigger than me and this and that. And I was like, hey, that's a smart man. We get distracted when Ant's camera goes black. I'm like I'm one of those shiny object kind of guys.
Squirrel.
Right. What's going on here? People like our post on Facebook, but I can't get our other guest on here. I'm not sure what's going on with the computer, but I believe
send him the link to his phone. We got it. Oh.
I sent it to his email, so I mean, you can open it up on anything. Special guest. I'm not even going to give your name out because I don't want to I don't want to ruin it. I want it to be a special thing.
Hold on.
All right.
Try.
Anthony's our
Ant's our tech expert. He got our copier fixed today for the small price of only $160 when some other dude was trying to charge how much? Like freaking $1,000 or some shit.
Yeah, he wanted to charge $600 just to come out and do it. Plus, we got to buy a part, and I don't.
Yeah, and come to find out, we didn't need a part. We didn't need any of that stuff,
Nope.
right? Like, I don't know who that other guy was, but I'm gonna call them out. Whoever you were that tried to take advantage of us.
I could help you out with that. It was the people from the actual printer company.
Oh, Night Office Supply.
There you go.
Trying to charge us like $800 for something our boy Flavio did for next to nothing.
All right, let's see if we get our guy.
Let's see what we can do. I had another thing on there, and I was hoping our guest would be on, but Jeremy, the other night, you had a UFC fight night at your house, right?
Oh yeah. He came by and we just watched some carnage.
What do you think about the fights? I think that they turned out much better than what they were gonna be to begin with, right?
I just totally got my invitation for that. I got it late.
And dude, hey, at least you got one. Mine's still lost in the mail. I'm not sure where mine is.
On a Saturday night, you were
Mail call.
Mail call. Hey, I think you had a wedding. Weren't you in a wedding?
I bet Ant probably watched the UFC fights in a cool place because that's just the kind of guy he is, right? Did you watch the fights?
Where was I?
And you were on that. I said, I'm watching at my house. And he said, all right, I'm on my way. You were in the invite. Ooh, man.
Wait, I don't think I was in that because I don't recall that at all.
Yeah, you were in the group. You were in College Station.
I would have drove all the way back to San Antonio to watch the
Adam
fights
was like,
with my
hey,
friends.
where y'all watching the fight at?
And I said, I'm showing him at my house.
At the cantina.
And then crickets. I was in College Station, so I won't even say anything. If I would have known you guys were going to watch the fights, I would have never went to College Station because I'll be honest, the vibe over there on Saturday was kind of bad after that whole Appalachian State deal.
Oh, yeah. They played at home, right?
They did, dude. And it was like, I live not that far from the stadium, and you can hear the crowds and stuff, you know, like I will give Kyle Field a ton of props. It's an awesome place to watch a game, and the crowd is amazing. But when they're not winning against Appalachian State, they are getting very quiet. It's the home of the 12th man, the original. Seattle Seahawks are liars.
Okay. That's where I was this past weekend. I had a wedding, and and we did the war hymn for the Aggies too. So
man.
And the thing is that everybody hates on Texas. It's always
right. I do that all the time.
Do this, do that, or whatever that is.
Gig 'em, baby. Gig 'em, baby. Come on.
Yeah.
I live in College Station. I might laugh when they get beat by Appalachian State because I have friends that hate on Ohio State, which I will say for the record, Ohio State actually won their game as they were supposed to.
Like throw some other college down, right? Like the
Red Raiders.
What do you do?
Holster your gun, Papa.
Holster your gun.
It's like this, the barrel of the gun's down.
The frogs or whatever. I don't know how to do theirs.
The Baylor Bears. Come on, man. Nobody.
Yeah, what's up, man? You got this. We got this one over here, right? We got the Roadrunners.
The horns, and it's always the Cowboys who get the most hate. I love it.
I'll be honest with you. I do not hate the Cowboys. I never have.
Dude,
I
didn't know that. That's a first.
Come on. I never talk bad about the Cowboys that much. I'm not like one of those people because I don't have really a dog in the fight. I grew up in Ohio. I was a Browns fan. Like, if I say that, the Cowboys fans automatically have something to laugh at. So I can't even say anything. But when it comes to the college football, that's where I can shine. I'm a Buckeye. The Ohio State University, ladies and gentlemen. Once again,
mini Texas,
because all the good players from the state of Texas do go to play for Ohio State. I mean, let's be honest about this, fans. It's a known fact. It's a football factory. That's what it is, and I'm proud of that fact.
Texas is a football factory.
Exactly, and then
you guys just pay better when it's before the.
Hey, that's a true statement. The Texas Longhorn quarterback, Quinn Ewers, is a millionaire because of Ohio State. So the fact of the matter is that was a very smart move by him now in hindsight because he just got hurt, dude. And what if he's never the same again? What if he just turned into like Greg Oden or something and he's just never going to be right? because that was a vicious hit. And I never want to see anybody get hurt playing football for sure. That dude got rocked. And he was actually playing really well. I went back and watched it because David Lucian told me he had like 150 yards in the first quarter. So I went back and watched it. And I'll be honest, I believe if their quarterback, Quinn Ewers, had not gotten hurt, we're laughing at Nick Saban today. And then we could all enjoy that, right? Oh, ladies and gentlemen, wait a second. I think that our special guest figured out. What you got there, Ant? What is that, Ant? Hey, your microphone's off. Check this out real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome our, damn. It's not even Halloween yet for like a month, but that's good. Let me welcome our special new panelist to the event here. We've been advertising a new panelist the entire time. Ladies and gentlemen, making his debut appearance here on Keepin It Rio. Welcome to the program.
What's going on, guys?
And look at Adam. He's sporting a Mission shirt, man. Like this guy's a true sports fan too. Let me catch you up on what we were doing here, Adam. We were making fun of the Longhorns for losing. We were making fun of the Cowboys for losing. We were definitely making fun of the Aggies for losing.
Watch your mouth.
I'm from College Station, so I was being kind of nice about it. I just said good game, and then I moved on. I will say this, though. It was very peaceful and serene in College Station on Saturday evening. I was able to go out. I went to the gym. There was like 4 people there.
Yeah.
Look, Ant's got a dog. He's got multiple dogs. Ant, tell us about your dogs real quick. Adam, I'm sorry. I'll give you this amazing intro in a minute, but Ant doesn't want to talk about dogs. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Adam Ross Nunez, our newest superstar at Rio Blanco, to the party.
What's happening?
Why don't you tell the fans a little bit about yourself, my friend? We know a little bit about you, but nobody else does. So now it's time to become a superstar. What's up?
Oh, well, long walks on the beach, the normal stuff. No, sports fan, of course, golf by nature. From Houston, Texas, man. I've been doing roofing now for quite some time. It's construction for a while. But sales has been my forte for what it seems like eternity. Going on 20 years now, just sales in general, probably longer than that. Just made my way to San Antonio, man. And I never thought I'd be here. I was always one of those where I'll come and check out the Riverwalk for a weekend and be gone. And then just got here, stayed here, met my wife, and it's, as they say, history.
Yep. Hey, same thing happened to me. I never even planned on coming to San Antonio until I got here, and now I'm never leaving. So
I think it's a lot of people's story. Yeah.
Yeah. This is an amazing town. I'd say this is my favorite place I've ever been in all of my stops all over the world. And I've been all over. I think San Antonio is where I'm going to stay until the last day that I'm on this planet. So y'all are stuck with me here, Countdown City.
That's unfortunate.
Yep. Adam, I see you got a whole bunch of stuff going on back there, and I know you've been super busy. I want to give you props real quick because you have been generating a bunch of interest in Rio Blanco, a bunch of stuff going on with leads that you're getting. I spent my entire day making phone calls. Jeremy was watching me, and it was quite the experience. I got a couple appointments out of it, a couple people I brought back into the mix. But yeah, you've been killing it, and we're just very happy to have you on our team and also on our podcast. So,
oh man, I'm excited, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, just trying to create some buzz, man, like the referral buzz, and just trying to get everybody to hop on, just the bandwagon. And just to get to see what we have, foot in the door, see what we have to offer, which is a lot. I mean, a lot of talented people that we have. And then I'm it's like the cannon's about to be shot out, and it's about to blow up. You just feel it.
Oh my God.
Those where I'm anxious. I get anxious just, trying to sleep, and then get up in the morning. I'm already like, all right, let's go. Like I'm feeling it. Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. This is so much fun. And I'll tell you the truth. I'm the same way. I mean, I get up at 3:00 every morning, and it's like, let's do this. And I told the guys, I'm on day 4 of not having any energy drinks. And I've gone probably every day for 19 years drinking energy drinks. I thought it was going to be a terrible crash. And I do have to apologize. I already did to these guys. I was a little bit moody the last couple of days. I think the caffeine leaving my system and whatever other nutrients are included in those C4 drinks that make you itchy. But I'm not even craving one now. It's kind of weird. Like I actually feel like I have more energy without drinking an energy drink. And it did make me a better singer. I told Ant, I was here in the office today, and you missed out on some serious shit, my friend. I was singing some Neil Diamond, and dude, if you were sitting out on the other side of the room, you would have honestly thought Neil Diamond's more talented and better looking brother was actually taking over his spot, because that's how good it was sounding. And I think that energy drinks have stifled me for years, and I didn't realize it. So now I'm going to meet my full potential.
Little Sweet Caroline came out today.
I was actually singing Cherry Cherry, and it was on point, dude. Like, I go for the obscure Neil Diamond. But yeah, that was cool. We were talking a little bit about the injuries that were suffered to the Quinn Ewers, the quarterback from Texas, and how it was actually smart that he got his NIL money last year from Ohio State, and how Ohio State is once again saving the youth of Texas. They leave here, they go play football over there, knowing that they're going to be a winning program and they're going to be elite in the NFL. But this guy, Quinn, he was smart. He went over there, he sat for a year, he got his $1 million for the NIL. And now, like I said, if something's not right, at least he got paid. And I think that's a great thing for those guys, because going out there and risking your health all the time that's all fine and dandy, but doing it just for the love of the game, man, that'd be like playing like semi-pro football, like I don't think so. But it was pretty good. Pretty good. We were talking about the UFC fights as well. You saw the fights over the weekend. We had a change up of the card, which I thought was pretty cool, because they had a fight backstage, I guess, and like all kinds of weird stuff. The one dude didn't make weight on purpose, which thank God, because honestly, that dude would have probably destroyed Nate Diaz. And I hate to say that because he's my favorite fighter. It was cool to see him and Tony Ferguson, two of my all-time favorites, just duking it. And for the guy to get to go out as a winner instead of like just getting absolutely destroyed, that was cool. So thank you to Khamzat Chimaev for missing weight. And now I actually know who that is. When I did my UFC card break with Eric back at the Tyler office months ago, remember I got some Khamzat Chimaev cards. I didn't know who he was at that point, but now that he's the most hated guy, I got like 6 or 7 of them. So shout out to Eric and Any Given Break for hooking me up on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was cool when Conor McGregor was like taunting everybody, kind of, but it wasn't like, hey, screw everybody. Like, I can beat up everybody. Like, if you don't want to make weight, you don't want to make weight. You're not going to be a champion in this league, not one bit. And then Ferguson, I mean, short notice, I give much props to him, but at the same time, it's like, come on. Like, that's hard to call anybody up hours before and say, hey, we need your help.
Well, he was scheduled to fight in a different contest, I think, wasn't he? Like, all those matchups got changed. I think he was going to fight on the card anyway, but you're changing a complete different style too. You're going from a dude who's, a striker to a guy who could, literally choke you out, which is what happens. So it's always cool. I love the UFC. I've been a fan since the very beginning of the UFC. My friend Ryan Rusi right here says, hello, Rio Blanco. And Ryan knows, you see his son right there, number 19, Jet Rusi. He plays for the Hilliard Wildcats, Hilliard Davidson.
Didn't he get an interception last week or the week before?
2 weeks ago, he got a sick interception. He's like landed on his back and caught it. It's pretty cool. One day I'd like to have Jet back on our show, as you guys recall. Well,
remember,
actually, we changed the whole panel, but Jeremy was here.
Oh, I remember.
We had Jet on there the very early days of Keepin It Rio, and
he did our song. He did.
He wrote our theme song. It was pretty badass too, and we're gonna get him back on now that I see his dad's watching us. I'm gonna say, dude, please, we need Jet.
The old intro.
That's awesome.
We've gone through some changes over the course of the 88 episodes. Our first one was archaic. I do have it somewhere. Me.
You can find that.
You know me. Last week I had footage of you eating hot sauce, and I couldn't figure out how to get it on the screen. So, although I bet I can do it today. You guys want to see Jeremy eating the Thump hot sauce? Adam, you weren't here for that. You want to see that?
I missed it. So if I didn't see it, it didn't happen.
All right. Well, watch this. I feel like I can get Annie eating the sauce too. Let's see. Maybe I can't.
I wanted to see.
Okay, these are muted.
Rusi rapping. That was good.
Oh yeah, Jet Rusi is a good rapper for sure.
We all ate the hot sauce, but Chuck backed out. Just wanted to clarify everything in case anybody there was any confusion.
No, I freely admit I'm not eating that crap. I saw a guy pass out in a video from it, and I'll give Jeremy the credit. Jeremy ate like
Jeremy
an
has the
exorbitant amount of hot sauce, like enough to
It wasn't
kill a
even like I
human
was
being.
trying to do that, to be honest. I wasn't trying
He
to.
fucked up. That's what happened.
It just came out crazy, and I was like, well, can't do nothing about it now.
Jeremy picked the exact wrong time to have a muscle spasm, and it was as he was pouring the hottest sauce ever known to man onto his. I'm trying to go back here in time to get this video, but boy, I post a lot of stuff on social media. I don't know if you guys knew that about me or not.
Mm-hmm.
I post a lot of stuff.
While you're looking for it, we were in Fredericksburg, Texas. We're walking through the shops, and there's that hot sauce. They have a store there that has nothing but yeah, that one. And we're in the corner, and me and my wife we're walking around, and we just got watching with Hot Wings, or the name of the show.
The Hot Ones. Yeah.
The Hot Ones, yeah. And we got done watching it and stuff, and we're over there, and she's looking at me like, "Bet you won't do it." So I'm like, "Oh, I'll do it." She's like, "No, you won't." Now it's fully committed. You're all in. So they have the worst thing ever. Like if they had chips, I could probably put on a chip. They have these like thick Ritz crackers.
Ugh.
Why would you ever eat hot sauce on Ritz crackers? First of all, and they in like a bowl, which is, ugh. But we got the Ritz cracker, and I put a dab on it. She's like, "Don't put too much," like kind of taunting a little. So I start just dabbing it on there. Just
oh no!
You pulled a Jeremy.
I did Jeremy. Yes, Jeremy. His what he was saying happened last week. I just put it on mouth. Nothing. Lips weren't burning. Throat was okay. I was like, good. Told you I could do it. And immediately, my back was wet. Like I just
45 seconds later, you realized,
at that moment, I knew I fucked up. And
we saw Jeremy do it, and it was amazing. And check this out. I will share this video right now. Let me how do I get this on here? Okay, let me get Jeremy on camera here. Eating the sauce. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, do you guys want to watch well, I guess we can't watch all of them right now, but here's Jeremy, okay? This was really, really something. You see him, and he's trying to
enjoying life.
Oh
God.
Yeah, I tried to put it back in the bottle.
One little cracker with that hot sauce.
Oh.
And that's when his life changed for the good of him.
No, and then you could see how much Clint put on his, and look what
man, you can't even see what he put on.
And then mine was a little dab too, like a little.
Watch Jeremy's face though. He's like, it's all right.
Look at him.
I'm all right.
Touch the hat. It's getting a little hot.
I'm like, nah, it's all right.
Bit. Moving around. Oh, there's a nose run already. I'm okay.
I said it's spicy,
but
like, it's not hot.
Moving around a little bit more. Touching the hat. A little sweaty.
Starting to shine. Okay, so then we carry on to the next one here, which is going to be.
That is the moment.
This is Ant.
No, it hits when you do it. Oh, you had a pretty good amount.
Yeah. That was one little dab.
Wow. A little quick there.
Yeah, because
Ant. He's good. Now like, Ant starts getting distracted. Though, watch him. He starts reading the ingredients to make it seem like he's not dying on the inside.
We got to take your mind off of it.
Like Jeremy's getting.
Oh shit. Ant's trying to read the instructions here because he knows it's hot, and he's trying not to.
He can't even see it. The blood pressure has already risen to that point of blindness.
Look at him. He's like, I need
garlic.
He starts just chowing down on these chips. They're delicious.
And then after that, there it is.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen.
It took
shot down 3 Capri Suns.
Oh, that thing took the cool out of my walk. I couldn't even walk right. I thought it was.
That was insane for sure. And, Jeremy, we talked about that when Clint and I left. Jeremy, he went into some serious health concerns there. He was sweating and hallucinating and all that. But that is the hottest hot sauce known to man. It's 3.5 million Scovilles. And I do have the $500 challenge still out there to Lee Haight, which Lee has not responded to it. I don't know if he got the bottle yet or not, but he said he would do it. So I'm looking forward to seeing Lee Haight eat the cow foo sauce as well, proving why he's one of the toughest dudes in the industry, right?
He was going to do the entire bottle.
Dude, everybody says it, but you know how hot it was. You ate more than a human being was able to consume and somehow are still standing, but I don't see how anybody could do it. I swear, I'll stand by that for life. Until someone does it, I will. Nobody can do it.
As much as I would probably, if I was needing $500, I would probably do it.
The things you do for $500, man, that ain't one of them. I can promise you.
I've seen people do worse for 20.
Well, there you go.
Damn.
And that's just a regular Tuesday in San Antonio, right?
$20 is $20.
Well, there you go. I $500 to eat the bottle of cow fu. Anybody in the world that wants to step up, it's there. I can have a bottle sent directly to your home, and you can do it on video for us if you want.
And if we don't have a taker by
episode 100,
I'm gonna do it.
Ooh,
just in time for the holidays, baby.
Ooh, buddy, that's going to be beautiful. Episode 100 is coming up in just a couple weeks, so we need someone else to step up because I do not want Ant to have to do that. I mean, he's a badass for admitting he's going to do it, but now he's going to be held accountable, and that's going to be a very bad thing. So let's get someone else to eat the cow fu and save Ant, man, because we've all seen the damage. Where you spilled it on the green screen back there, there's like a giant hole in it now. Like,
that wasn't me. That was homeboy. Right here.
I know. Wow. He was just kind of a little nervous, but yeah, that was some good stuff. So
it
was premature.
Yeah, when Clinton had
right.
When Clinton had the bottle, it wouldn't come out. Remember? So you had to shake it up. So then he gave it to me after he shook it up, and it just.
There you go. Sometimes when you shake it up, it just does that, right?
No, sorry.
Anyways.
Boys will be boys, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's all we are. It's just a bunch of overgrown children. And that's why we're so awesome. And that's why the world loves us, right? Yes, never going to grow up.
But we do need to hit some quesadillas one time on the flat grill. I remember that conversation.
All right, so yeah, we have a flat grill here, and not just quesadillas, but Jeremy, what was I saying? Something that I want to bring to the table that I'm very, very proud of is I think we're going to have bologna burgers, man. I'm going to make bologna burgers at the grill here, and they're going to be amazing.
And not just regular little, he's talking about bologna steaks.
Thick burgers, like an inch thick.
You could crack an egg with like the best cheeses to normal.
Like
you go straight to the deli, and you're like, give me a 1-inch thick slices of bologna. You put them on there, dude. You put cheese, onions, pickles, and mustard. And, dude, you guys are in for a treat. I promise. I've done them before on the grill. Anybody that's ever had them, I'm from Ohio. It's a different world there.
Different cuisine.
Clearly.
It is. I've been to NASCAR races, and this is where I learned about it. NASCAR races have bologna burgers. And,
come here.
Yeah, you got to love them.
Maybe we'll do that tomorrow.
Maybe. That sounds like a pretty decent Friday activity. Potentially. Tomorrow, I've got a road trip in the morning, though. I've got to go to Wallace, Texas to go measure up a metal roof for a gentleman that's going to be getting a metal roof on his house. So that'll be fun. We've already got it funded. It's already ready to go. I just got to tell him how much it is. So, oh, look, we got Anna dog. And is that one dog like a part boxer?
He does look like a boxer, huh? Oh,
are you a part boxer? What are your dog's names, Ant? You got to tell us, buddy. I'm giving them my own names, but.
Well, you got us on mute, bro.
Tyson's the boxer.
I knew it. Tyson, the boxer. See, that's.
And then Chance is my little yellow lab. Or nice. Not so little yellow lab.
I like it. Tyson.
Hey, where's your dog, Adam?
He's in the room right now.
Oh, okay.
He's being a little nippy.
Nice.
Yeah, being a little nippy right now in timeout.
Man, sometimes you have that. You bite the hand that feeds you, then you get put in a room for a minute. That's how that works.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how it works. I do want to mention something. Our guest from last week, Leanne Koppel, the amazing Leanne Koppel from K Socialized Media, is actually in Denver today, and she is speaking at a conference, which I was looking at the conference stuff today. They had some pretty amazing stuff going on over there. It's at the Denver Broncos Stadium, as you recall.
Yep.
And it looked like a pretty darn good time, and I'm sure Leanne probably just knocked it out of the park like she always does. So congratulations to Leanne for that. We're proud of it, and representing Rio Blanco, ASAP, K Socialized, all of our organizations. So that's pretty cool. One of the leading female entrepreneurs in our industry.
Yep.
And she's on our team. So congratulations to Leanne. We can't wait to hear about that. We saw her preview of her speech on Monday, and I gotta admit, it was kind of a emotional one. So I think that'll get a really good reaction from the folks there in Denver.
Pretty good. Yeah, that's a big. I mean, it's a big thing to get Denver Stadium like that. That's crazy. Bronco Stadium. That's wild.
Yeah, right. Hey, we got Christopher in the house. Hey, buddy.
Wave.
Hey, buddy. He's like, nah, I don't like that guy. He made me throw up in his car twice. He's driving all erratic. I'm sorry, buddy. That was my bad. Hey, you guys want to know what I'm drinking right here? I bet you $1 you can't guess what this is. It's not water, obviously. It's red. And the first person I'm going to ask is Jeremy. Jeremy, I'd like you to guess what this is.
I already know what it is.
What is it? Nope. It's not Pedialyte.
It's not that powder?
Nope. And that's why I called on you first. That seemed way too easy, right?
It did.
It's not Pedialyte. Who else said they knew what it was? Ant, was that you? What'd you think it was? Pedialyte?
I thought it was that little IV powder thing that you have, the liquid IV.
Nope, not even that. You know what I got here going on?
Kool-Aid.
Okay, yeah.
I got Sonic Cherry Limeade, everybody.
Oh, close. Kool-Aid was close.
And I'm not going to lie, it kind of does taste like it a little bit, as powder mixed into water can be.
That's pretty legit.
It is legit. I think it's cool. Tastes awesome. So there you go. I knew you guys were going to say Pedialyte because we drink Pedialyte at Rio Blanco like on the regular. I've got packets of Pedialyte all over the place. It's weird, but
when we go door knocking, we just get cramps and stuff.
we just pound the Pedialytes and we go out there pounding the pavement, right? That's how that works.
Getting cramps, huh?
Oh, yeah.
He's looking good eating that cookie. Look at him all
Yeah,
happy.
Christopher's looking good, man. You having a good day today, buddy. I like that cookie.
Yep, HEB got some Halloween cookies already.
Man.
Wow.
I'm surprised they don't have Christmas cookies out already. I believe Walmart had Christmas. Or no, where were we at? Costco or Sam's Club? They had a giant Christmas tree already. I'm like,
Yeah.
you guys
They're
doing?
hanging
Come
Christmas
on.
lights up at what was it at Lock and Terra?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
he's trying to
we saw
share.
that. Yeah.
That's
trying to
right.
share
But
with y'all.
we've realized though that they have to start like months in advance because there's so many trees over there. So I personally would probably leave them up all year round, but that's just me.
That'd be a big bill, huh? They need solar.
They need solar. We know where to call. The JW Marriott needs to hit Rio Blanco Roofing and Solar up because we can save them literally millions of dollars, I'm sure. We can make it Christmas all year round and it won't even cost you anything out of pocket. How about that? How's that for a benefit to using solar? You can leave your Christmas lights on all year round. Don't even have to pay extra, you know?
Be all right.
I like it. I like it. So we had Leanne over there. I did also want to mention this week's episode that we did on Tuesday with our guy Dale Childress Jr., the master closer. That was an awesome episode. I don't know if you guys got a chance to watch it yet, but oh my. Dale brought the heat for sure, and he's like one of the best in the industry. So I definitely enjoyed talking with him. We had a great hour-long conversation, and everything was cool. I got some upcoming guests as well that are going to be absolutely amazing, including such stars as Stan Bastick, the VP of Marketing and Sales for Atlas. It's a major guest, right?
Big Michigan fan.
Big Michigan fan. That's going to be a lot of fun. Stan and I have a great relationship because, well, now this is going to be the first time we talk where Michigan's actually won a game since we've known him. So we'll see how that works out. But he was talking smack when they sucked. So I'm expecting that to be a fun one. I've got Hunter Ballou, the guy who puts on RoofCon, is going to be on in a couple weeks as well. Looking forward to that. And just today, I got Deshaun Bryant, Roof Hustler, the door knocking guru of America. Deshaun's going to be on sometime in a couple weeks as well. So we're bringing the heat at Rio Blanco and keeping it Rio and getting some amazing conversations with folks. And it's been really awesome. So
I want to be Roof Chulo.
there you go. There you go. I don't know what that means, but that's you, Ant, for sure.
Chulo means handsome in Spanish, so he's that fits though.
There you are.
Or freaking Roof Gordo, whatever.
You're whatever you want, dude. You're good.
Whatever you want, Ant. Like I said, you can do whatever you want. This man spent the day at Legoland. I mean, that's like that gives you the right to be whatever you want in life. Right? So anyways, let's get back to Adam here. This is your first time on Keeping It Rio. My goal for today was not to talk about roofing on our podcast, but we all are roofers and we all do that. So tell us a little bit about your history in the roofing business. You've been around for a couple years and have really accomplished quite a bit. And I got to say, I'm super impressed with the way you do things. Your reports and all that stuff that you've got is just like on point. I'm happy to have you at Rio Blanco for sure. But tell us a little bit about what happened pre-Rio. I can't hear Adam now. What's up?
Is the mic out?
Oh, there you go. Now you're good.
Okay. It's probably just service or whatever.
You might have had your hand on it or something. I don't know. It was just
the company out of Houston, it was pretty phenomenal, and I was very proud of my longtime friend that he had it established and he was doing well, and I kind of followed him around on social media and things like that. And then the opportunity was to sell and do good for him. And then the storm came in Austin last year, and that was crazy as it was. I mean, talking 5-6 nights in Austin consistently, staying up there. And it was great. I had a lot of good times, meeting a lot of good people. You make connections and stuff. And then eventually you realize that, hey, I think I've outgrown my stay, so to speak. And it's one of those where you want to find that place where everyone's on the right path and not enough, how's it go? Too many chiefs, not enough Indians type thing. And it's one of those where if everyone's working together, then the dream only gets bigger. And it's one of those where I've seen it firsthand, and I actually respect that. I've almost came from not probably the greatest places, or places that I knew I probably would not be happy at, and I think because that now makes the mold of what would I do differently? How can I do differently? Did I do something wrong? Did I say something wrong? Like, you start kind of reanalyzing everything that's gotten you to this point that's made you successful. And then you just want to emulate that success over again and on like a daily basis. And you do reports better. You take better pictures, things of that nature. You make more friends in the real estate industry, in the insurance industry, things along the way that could possibly help you. And you do so not at a point of, hey, I'm trying to get rich. Although dollar is nice, but you do so as a standpoint of, I really like this person. This person has genuine qualities about them. Just like homeowners, I want to help the homeowners genuinely, because if somebody came to my door and really wanted to help me, I'd probably let them help me. Not the usual sales tactic. Hey, I can come at 9 o'clock in the morning on a Friday. I don't want to come at 5 because, that's the weekend and I got somewhere to go. And I think I learned that along the ways as far as being a good salesman is, if you do it for the right reason and your heart's in the right place and for the right intentions, you're going to be successful in any business. And that's just not sales or roofing, but I think it makes you find this side of you where you ultimately want to help people. And that's what we do. And I like it, man. I think we got the right people, the right crew. And I think just over the years that it's evolved to, I just want to help. I want to help people more than anything else. So I think that's where we're at now.
Yep, that's the mindset for our company, our core values, and our parent company, ASAP, which I definitely still want to get you up there to the main office so you can see the big picture about what we've got going on. But you're right. I mean, that's why we all do it. For years, I've just always said, it's never really been about the money. It's always been about helping people, and it just keeps getting stronger every day, and that's what really is the motivation now, is just, let's see who we can help. Let's go out there and do something. Let's build something amazing as a team. And let's make Rio Blanco be the best roofing company in San Antonio. It already is, but let's make it the biggest now, and just being able to add key components as we move along. And, we'll have some that'll come in that maybe don't fit so well, and then they kind of get taken out of the equation and we add some stuff. But I think we got a really good core right now. And I'm very impressed with your ability to talk to people, with the way that you think things through. And the sky's the limit, like you said, it's like the cannon's about to explode. And once it does, oh my goodness, look out. It's going to be something incredible.
For sure. Yeah, no doubt.
we're there, and I'm very excited about that. I do want to tell a quick story real quick because I was giving you guys yesterday a running commentary on this conversation I was having with a homeowner. But about, I don't know what, 4 weeks or so ago, Jeremy and Ant and I went door knocking over here in San Antonio, and we went out, and it was crazy because door knocking's kind of tough to get yourself motivated for. I'll be the first one to admit it. Everybody knows. You got to have a weird mindset to get into it, right? You got to have a mindset to be a door knocker. And anybody that does that for a living, like Deshaun Bryant, I'm going to talk to, God bless him, man, because it is. You take your lumps. But the very first door that we knocked on 4 weeks ago, we did the deal. We get the Ring doorbell, and the guy's like, yeah, what's up? You know, who are you? And we just kind of stood there, and I'm like, hey, you know, I'm Chuck with Rio Blanco. This is Jeremy. We're just in the neighborhood and yada, yada. The guy opens the door, right? And he was kind of receptive to what we were talking about with the solar. I ended up getting him a solar quote. A couple of days later, I hand delivered it to him, and we talked. Super guy. We had great rapport. He had an issue where he had already committed to a contractor doing his roof, and the guy died. Like, before he was able to do the job, the guy passed away, which is very unfortunate. But in that process, the guy had gotten the check from the dude. So this guy has a check. He dies. The homeowner didn't know what to do, and he's asking me for advice. And I'm like, well, did the guy cash the check? Because number one, if he did, nothing's going to happen to him. Obviously, he's already paid the price. But, you know, that's insurance fraud. That's your money. You should be able to get a check cut back to you.
Yeah.
So the guy was able to get the check finally cut back. But I was sending in these little memes that I got from Tim Brown from the Hook Agency. You see down there in the bottom right corner. Tim was a guest on our show a couple times. He does those funny roofing memes, and I sent one over. It was the little boy that was asking, you know, why was our bill $500 this month, Daddy? And he was crying, you know, and because we said no to solar, son, and they were, you know, consoling each other. And just out of the blue, the guy got back to me, and we were talking, you know, going through the process, and he says, you know, you helped me get my check. I'm getting it back. I'd like to talk with you about the roof. So I told him I'll come out and we're going to talk on Saturday about the roof and solar now. So he's wanting both. But it was kind of cool how, you know, we followed back up with a meme, and the whole thing that we love to say is, have you given up on this project? And that's something we learned from a high-end sales trainer a while back. And I kid you not, that works every single time. I wanted to touch base to see if you've given up. You have to use the words given up, and it works every time. You'll get a response almost immediately. Well, we had like about 20 conversations on text after that. And like I said, I told the guy I'll be over at 8:52 on Saturday morning. And I said, that's the accountability, because I'm telling you, I'll be there at 8:52. If I'm not there at 8:52, then I'm a liar and you don't want to work with me. So guess where I'll be at 8:52 this Saturday morning, taking care of business. But that's the way that works. You know, I spent the day today following up with all of our prospects in the system that we have not heard back from for a while. Some went back as far as 2 years, and I actually scheduled a couple appointments. I went and looked at a guy's roof this afternoon. I've got some metal that we need to do. So the moral of that story is continue to follow up. Even 2 years down the road, people are still looking for you. And that's one thing Adam does a great job with. You know, I know you've got a huge list, and you're making phone calls, man. You're trying to get stuff going, kind of shaking the trees. And that's how you do it in sales. You know, everybody that likes to sit around and wait on leads usually ends up getting disappointed, because you never know what a lead is going to be when it calls in. It's usually, you know, you get some really good ones, but at the end of the day, you can get some real, well, I was going to say shitty ones, but I'll say crappy ones instead of shitty, because I don't like to cuss on our show, but you can get some bad ones. So the moral of the story is hang in there, keep working, keep trying. What do they say? The 7th to 8th contact is when most sales actually end up happening. And I come to find out, yeah, most people in our industry do not do more than one follow-up if they do one.
No, they don't. They let them sit in the queue, man. I've seen it personally where there's 2,000 people sitting in a company's queue. And 2 years ago, a year ago, 9 months ago, some just a month ago, that it's hot. It's still in their mind. But because they're scared of the word no, or they don't know how to approach somebody and ask for their business, is crazy to me. Like, you're in the wrong industry then if you can't even just, that tells me that they're not in it for the homeowner. They're in it for themselves.
That's
and they can't. Yeah. It's money. Talking to a homeowner and asking about money makes you nervous. It doesn't make them nervous. They got it. It's you getting it out of them and you showing them enough value to where they want to give you the money. That's where people fall short because they don't have any value.
That's it. And I think we overstuff the value with Rio Blanco. I mean, we've got stuff that nobody else offers, although now people are starting to offer the same thing and call it their ideas, which that's very flattering, When people start stealing your shit and starts claiming it as their own, then you've done something right. And the fact is, it's helping the industry and it's helping more homeowners. So why not, right?
That's it.
I love it. I love it. Well, hey, look, guys, we've run past our hour. We normally do an hour on Keeping It Real. It's episode 88. I'm having a great conversation. We can keep going for a little bit if you guys want, or we can call it a night, whatever you guys would rather do. Ant just bounced. He said, Ant's got a dozen cookies to go eat, man. He's pumped.
Hey.
He's pumped. Well, I guess he's got 11 of them now. He made sure we saw his little boy eating one of them, so when the thing's empty, he can go back and sit. Oh, look who didn't give up energy drinks. This guy.
I made the conscientious effort because when me and my wife, like after we got married, I was like, all right, let's break down the bills. Where can we save that? And on my side of it, I was going to Austin every day. There happens to be an awesome store called Buc-ee's on the way there, and I would stop there every morning and gas up, walk through there, spend money probably for no reason, and I would stop and get 2 energy drinks, some sort of a kolache, and drive the rest of the way to Austin. In Austin, I would probably drink another C4, whatever, and on the way home, probably have another C4, some Bang or whatever on the way home as well. And then when I started looking back at the bank statements, I'm talking thousands of dollars.
It's insane, right?
At
19
Buc-ee's.
years every single day. I'd love to know how much I've spent on Zions and C4 alone. And I had a little thing with Bang there for a minute. Luckily, I didn't care that much for Bang, but I love C4. And I probably, millions probably at this stage of my career, my life.
That and Starbucks and something else. That was like my worst ones, but we're talking like $7,000 for the year. And I was like, I can't do that. Yeah, no more.
It's well worth it. Smoothie King is about to become that for me. If I ever get some money, I'm going to spend a lot of it at Smoothie King. I can promise you that. That's my new favorite place. Yep. But you're right about Buc-ee's, and you stopped at that one at the Canyon Lake exit, didn't you?
Yeah, right there.
Yep. I go to that one at least. I go to that one once a week, every Friday when I drive to College Station. I stop there, and I usually tell myself I'm not going to get anything. And I come out with like a roast beef sandwich, some candied almonds. They've got all kinds of like dried fruit. Nuggets. They got fudge, beaver nuggets. Dude, the potato chips, I had no idea. Buc-ee's has the best potato chips, the ones that you can get over there where they make the food. Oh my God.
Didn't you come out there with a painting one time?
I did. I bought a painting from Buc-ee's, and it pissed me off, okay, because I thought it was an original. And you guys know me. I like original artwork.
Yeah, of course it is.
I thought it was original, right? It looked like it's a hand-done custom painting, right? And I was pumped, and it's the Buc-ee's dude, and he's like by a truck and all this. If you guys want to see it, it's in like every Buc-ee's in America. Yeah. I thought it was a one of a kind, and I wondered why it only cost $100. I was like, dude, this is a hell of a deal. Like Buc-ee's is known for, your energy drinks. They're 50 cents less at Buc-ee's than they are anywhere else because they sell volume. They hook you up. Their gas prices are better. But yeah, I bought a painting there one time. I bought a chair one time there. I've seen people buy grills. I remember at one point they sold boats at Buc-ee's, right?
The kayaks.
Yeah. Souvenirs. I mean, my God, Buc-ee's has everything. If you've never been to Buc-ee's, ladies and gentlemen, you need to get to Texas or any other surrounding state that has Buc-ee's because it is
Alabama.
It's the best and the worst combined. Because when you go there just to take a piss, you're going to leave spending like 50 or $60 on stupid shit. And then I drive home and it's like, well, damn, I wish I wouldn't have done that. But I do it every time.
They do got clean restrooms.
They do have the very cleanest restrooms of anywhere in the world. I've never seen anything so clean or miraculous. It's like consistent. I don't even know how they do it because you never see anybody cleaning them when you're in there, but they're always spotless. God bless you, Buc-ee's. QT I try to stop at in place of Buc-ee's because it's a little bit less like I'm not coming out with clothing or anything like that. I can spend some money at QT, but it's usually on practical things like hot dogs or, whatever. Yeah, hot dogs from the gas station are very practical. QT has better food though too than it gets credit for. Their pizza's good. The smoked, or what is that? The brisket grilled cheese.
Oh, brisket grilled cheese.
Got to do it. You got to do it.
The three things you've said so far about food has been pizza, hot dogs, and bologna.
Yep. That's right, baby. That's how I roll. I'm healthy. I'm from Ohio. That's what we eat there.
In the house.
We eat
That's
pizza.
crazy.
We eat. Yeah, look, there's the Buckeyes. Which, when we were talking about the football scores, I forgot to mention the Buckeyes. Actually, they won.
Who'd they play though?
They played Arkansas State, which is better than Appalachian State. I'm just saying.
They should have played They should have played Katy High School or Austin Westlake.
Katy got scared. Katy got scared. That's what happened. They were on the schedule originally. They got scared. They punked out. So Buckeyes had to play another high school. But we did play the number 5 team, Notre Dame, and destroyed them. And now all of a sudden they'll probably never win another game, it looks like. They got beat by
Appalachian State. Was Appalachian? No, Appalachian
no, that's
State?
who beat A&M.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to bring that memory up for you again, but Notre Dame got beat by someone crappy too, but it's terrible because their head coach, Marcus Freeman, he's a Buckeye legend. He was one of the best linebackers they ever had.
Well, there's the problem.
He had to play Ohio State his first game of his coaching career, and he got smashed. And that's what happens. I thought it was going to be like Luke Fickell. Luke Fickell coaches the Cincinnati Bearcats, right? He was an Ohio State legend. His first game, he got beat, I think, 52-0 by Urban Meyer, just destroyed. But then he never lost another game that year, and I think the next year he was in the college football playoffs. So
yeah, he went on tear.
Yeah. Sometimes getting your butt kicked is good. I wish Marcus Freeman the best. I don't care about Notre Dame, but wish him the best. So that's pretty good. But yeah, you can spend a lot of money at Buc-ee's. That's for darn sure.
UTSA, they won an overtime game last week.
UTSA has been in overtime games each of their first 2. I felt like they should have won the game with Houston. It was just the way the rules are, is kind of weird. You got to go for 2 and all this stuff. And I like that because it kind of adds a little – it's better than the pros where there was a tie. You'll never get a tie in college.
I love U of H, man. That's I'm from Houston, but at the same time, it's like UTSA. I'm so proud of what they've done with the organization, the whole school period. Like how they're building it out, that's crazy. Because 5 years ago,
it's nothing.
That was not like that.
When I went to school there was like 5 buildings.
Max.
It's the house that Jeremy built, man.
Now
they play in the Alamo Dome. They got their own football deal with CBS. They're on every week. I get to watch UTSA games. I like it. I switch between that and the Buckeyes a little bit on Saturday. And when the Buckeyes are playing a team like Arkansas State, I'll be honest, it was a little more entertaining to watch UTSA. So
I heard there's talk.
To hear them talk on ESPN, and they mentioned UTSA Roadrunners. I'm like, wow, this is
how far it's come.
We didn't even have a football team when I went to school there, and then now we do, and they're talking about them on ESPN.
Awesome. Right? I mean, they were in a major bowl game last year. Jeremy and I went to a major bowl game. That's awesome. It all happened when I moved to San Antonio. I don't know if you guys realize that or not, but that's when the magic happened.
And
when I moved to San Antonio, that's when they became good.
And then we'll have XFL coming. Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
XFL is going to be sweet. We're going to a couple games for sure.
We're going to be the champs. What do they play for, the Super Bowl, or what is their thing called?
I think that, in the original XFL, it was just called the $1 million game, but they never had a championship in the second time of it because it got COVIDed out, they never finished the season. But Houston was the champion of the regular season, so... And that guy, PJ Walker, I think he still plays in the NFL. He was pretty damn good.
He's in
don't you have a
Tennessee? He went somewhere, Tennessee or something like that.
There it is.
Yeah, from the original XFL, ladies and gentlemen. This is our boy. He Hate Me. I got an autographed He Hate Me shoe.
You remember that guy? Hate Me? That was an awesome name.
Maurice Drew?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, Jaguars, right?
He Hate Me, dude.
Yeah, he was the Jaguars. Hated him when he was there.
He sucked. But yeah, we do have an XFL team, so I'm pumped about that because when I first moved to San Antonio, we had the Commanders for like 3 weeks, right? And I moved here and I was so excited. I was like, dude, I can't be a Spurs fan because I'd be bandwagon. I don't really like basketball that much. I'm a Missions fan now. I went to a Missions game, so now I know we got a minor league team, which was actually really cool. We're actually thinking about maybe going to another game before the end of the season, which I think is this weekend.
Oh, man.
Really?
Tomorrow.
I feel like this is like the last weekend of the season. I was over by the stadium today and I saw him watering the grass and doing all that. And I thought,
if Anthony's on, he would know because he would.
Ant is on, actually. He's on audio only. Ant, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Figure out when the last.
Man, can you? Yeah, Google up the.
Or Adam, I think you got your stuff up.
Adam probably has a. I mean, that dude's a Missions fan. He's got a cool shirt going on for sure. Ant's our Google expert, though. He's probably going to come on here in a split second. Be like, yeah, they got 6 more games: 3 against Midland, 3 against Round Rock.
The Corpus Christi, were they Hooks?
The Hooks.
The Hooks, baby. Yes, it's actually tonight and tomorrow, the 17th, 18th. They play Amarillo, the Sod Poodles.
Hey, look at that's Chuck's hometown.
That's the Sod Poodles is their name?
The Sod Poodles.
Dude, the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Ladies and gentlemen, who does not love minor league names?
They're the greatest ones.
That's amazing.
Savannah Bananas.
What?
The Columbus Clippers was ours in Ohio.
What's our other name? Do you know, Adam?
Which one?
The Missions. What else do they call us?
The Flying Chocolates.
There you go.
Yeah,
he knows. He knows. I didn't know what that was, but we were there on the game when they were called that, and it was pretty awesome, actually. They had like crazy uniforms on, and the dude got hit in the face with a fastball.
Oh God, yeah, he did.
The Bat Boy was like probably the story of the entire game. I think the Bat Boy for the Missions. Was he for the Missions or for the other team?
I think he was wearing a Missions or Chocolates. So
yeah, their Bat Boy was something unique for sure. So it's a cool experience. We love it. The Missions and hey.
Yeah, the final game is Sunday.
Nice. What about high school football? We got any high school football coming up this weekend? Rio Blanco sponsors a couple high school teams, right?
O'Connor, huh?
Yeah, we do. We sponsor Sandra Day O'Connor. I think they're called the Panthers.
Yep. I was actually going to wear that shirt today. That's funny.
You know what? I should have worn mine too. I have one.
Yep.
Next week, we're going to represent Sandra Day O'Connor. We're going to wear our shirts that we got. They got Rio Blanco logos. We've actually been a sponsor of Sandra Day O'Connor. Oh, dude. What?
Oh, my God.
Okay, so now I got her special request. You need to bring this dude to the office.
He's 50 pounds of fighting fury. Right. And
oh, my God, dude. Like, you need to bring him to the office for sure.
He's a boxer, or he's a bulldog Boston mix.
That's a good combo right there. That dog looks like a total character. Like, he's not afraid to be on camera. He's like, dude, get this damn thing off me, bro. I love it though.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Goodbye.
What's his name?
That's my road dog. Yeah.
What's his name, Adam?
Rocket.
Rocket. We also had a Tyson, and what was the third one that Ant had? Chance.
Yeah, and then I have another dog, Shadow, but we don't talk about.
He's still on there.
Oh, we don't talk about. Yeah, Ant's he's audio only. He's doing some crazy stuff. I can see what he's doing. He doesn't know I can see what he's doing on camera, but
oh wow.
Yeah, it's all right, buddy. I already judged you a long time ago, so it's cool.
You see that, Chuck? You see him in the helicopter.
Exactly. There you go. If you stick around long enough, you're going to hear something revolting for sure. And that right there, thank God you guys couldn't see what I saw.
Wow.
The helicopter, ladies and gentlemen. DJ Ant appearing all over San Antonio. He's a superstar. So let's get ready to wrap this bad boy up. This is like the longest episode we've ever done of Keeping It Rio because we had Adam who was having some technical difficulties. We wanted to make sure you got some time on here to tell our fans a little bit about you because we're happy to have you on our team and we're going to continue to grow and develop.
Give him a hand clap.
Rio now, so
no, on the Roadmaster. Give him a hand clap.
Oh yeah, let's see. It's for you, Adam.
There you go.
And then that was College Station on Saturday evening, fans. I just wanted to exit stage left with that. That's what I heard when I went for my run on Saturday night. But it'll be okay because Miami Hurricanes are coming into town this week, and if Appalachian State gave you a hell of a whooping, let's hope for the best.
That's a pretty good team, man.
Yeah. They weren't ranked in the top 5 or 6, but it happens. Happens every year over there. I've been there for 10 years, and every year the national championship gets just taken away, 2 or 3 games into the season. But we love it. So anyways, this is episode 88. I've got some other episodes coming up here in the near future. And we always like to end Keeping It Rio with some profound words or some crazy, encouragement. We'll let Jeremy go first. He's always very encouraging. Eric Schugel was always the one who had all the really good stuff, but Eric doesn't want to be on Keeping It Rio anymore. I invited him, and he just, I don't know. Eric was awesome. Yeah. But what we got going on? I think Jeremy's word of the day is IHOP. What do you think?
Oh, that's a good one. IHOP.
There you go. IHOP. We got Adam. I'm working on some cool stuff with him. Should have some stuff back for you tomorrow on our special top secret projects we're working on. I'm going over to Wallace to measure up a metal roof tomorrow, and got an appointment on Saturday. And I think the guy that I met the other day, I'm going to give him a call tomorrow and see if we can't get going on that. So lots of positive momentum going with Rio Blanco. If you did not get to watch the Dale Childress episode, I highly recommend going and watching that because Dale left all kinds of gold nuggets all over the place. That was a great conversation, and that's pretty much it. We got Ant who's going to agree to eat cow foo on episode 100, and I think we're going to have Bologna Burgers tomorrow. So all kinds of stuff. Before we go, Jeremy today had something for lunch that I've been trying to get for a long time, which was Chipotle with the vinaigrette. Did you enjoy the vinaigrette?
It was good. It was really good.
And they did not forget it this time, huh?
Nope. This time it was good to go. The vinaigrette was in, and it was amazing. And that was it. So we've talked a lot about food. We've talked about football busts. We've talked about injuries. We've talked about the Ohio State Buckeyes. What else?
We got a game tonight. Who do you guys have between Chiefs and the Bolts? Chargers.
The Chiefs and the Chargers. Where are they playing?
Bolts, baby.
I think they're playing where?
I don't know. I don't know where they're playing.
They're probably playing. Wait, they're not in San Diego anymore. Now they're in LA, right? The LA Chargers?
Yeah, LA.
Well, that could change the outcome of the game a little bit. So it's between them and Patrick Mahomes, based out of White House, Texas.
In Kansas or in Arrowhead Stadium.
Okay, they're playing in Arrowhead. So I'm going to go. Oh, man, that's tough. I like the Chargers. I like Joey Bosa. He's a huge superstar. I like Justin Herbert. He's good. But Patrick Mahomes is from White House, Texas, and Leanne Koppel knows his mother. She's a member of the country club over there. So I'm going to go with the Chargers. Going with the Chargers.
Yes.
Yep, that's how I do. I pulled the Lee Corso. I'm like, going with the not so fast, my friend. So
put the hat on.
I didn't know that Khalil Mack plays for the Chargers now. Pretty cool.
Let me tell you a story about Khalil Mack before we leave. Do you know where Khalil Mack went to college?
Glenn Junior College.
No, close though. Pretty damn close.
Where?
He went to the University of Buffalo.
Wow.
University of Buffalo in New York. And one time they played at the Horseshoe, and I went to that game, right? And I remember Khalil Mack to this day because he was a men amongst boys. Even with the Ohio State guys, he was like completely dominating. And I kept thinking, like, why is this guy playing for Buffalo? Like, what's going on? Like, he must have done something or whatever, gotten in trouble, or, I don't know, reasons you play for Buffalo when you could easily dominate at a major college. But I remembered Khalil Mack, and when he got drafted, it was like, dude, that guy right there is the man. He's a beast. And he's been one of the best players in the NFL for 7-8 years now. So all from Buffalo. That just goes to show you, man, those small schools can pump out some champions too. One day UTSA is going to have a Super Bowl MVP. It'll probably be Frank Harris.
Yep. So they're both undefeated, and you're saying the Chiefs are going to win?
I'm going with the Chiefs just because I like the home teams being upset. The fans. I like the fans leaving upset and being mad. It's like when I went to that Cowboys game that time
in Kansas. So that's the home team.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If the Chargers win, then the home fans will be pissed when they're going home. And unless it's me that's the home fan, I like seeing the home teams get beat. I like seeing the fans leaving with their heads hung in shame. That time I went to the Cowboys game with Mike Code, that's what happened. It's the only memory I'll ever have of the Cowboys.
They're going to be, man, they're in a whole world of hurt right now.
Yep, it is what it is. But anyway, Adam, what kind of encouraging, thoughtful, brilliant thing would you like to do? We're going to let you end Keeping It Rio, episode 88, your debut episode, which is going to be called episode 88.
The Breakout.
The Breakout. I was going to call it Adam Intro, but we'll call it the Breakout because that just sounds good. So what you got for us, my friend?
Own it like it's yours, man. That's what one of the sayings I always own it like it's yours. And it could be like if you're door knocking, own it like it's yours. I can walk. You haven't seen me knock yet, but when I knock, I wave at every car, person, doesn't matter.
Me too. I love it.
If I'm in another city at the time, I'm waving at everybody. Hey, how you doing? Opening the door. It's just, being you is you that is you. You just own it. Own being you and everything around it. And eventually that positive energy, man, just starts gravitating to you. Yep. And before you know it, people will be like, hey, I see you knocking over there. What are you doing? I'm glad you asked.
Right? That's why I'm here today. And that's what happens. It definitely does. I just said I used that stupid meme to get that guy back, and now he's super pumped up. So just be yourself. A lot of times people are afraid to do stuff. Like you said, they're afraid of the answer that they're going to get, but it's either going to be yes or no. And the truth is, if it's no, that's great. Let's get it the hell out of the way and let's move on to the next yes. So I think that's pretty awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching episode 88 of Keepin' It Rio. It's the second longest episode of all time, only behind the one where I interviewed Leanne Koppel live. So congratulations to all of us, because we're getting closer to that 4-hour show I've been talking about for all these years. And now Eric Schugel did not want to do a 4-hour show, but I feel like we could do it. So maybe we'll start having multiple guests starting next week. How about that? I'll get multiple live guests on Keepin' It Rio, and we'll have us a really premier program. So until next week, everybody, thank you for watching. We appreciate it. And I did want to mention the Donald Kelly that I did last week. That thing got over 3,000 views in just a matter of a couple of days. So thank you to everyone who watches Keepin' It Rio. That's
for sure. Yeah.
Episode 14 got 2 views. 2. I got over 3,000 on the one episode within a week. So that's pretty awesome. It's seeing it grow and seeing it develop into something pretty cool, and having people in the industry want to be on Keepin' It Rio, like Dale Jr. and Stan Bastick and all that. That's kind of cool. So I appreciate everybody being a part, and we will see you guys next week.
Awesome.
Adios.